Gentlemen, suck my dick.
It's the SHOGUNCAST, the most dangerous cultural podcast on the internet. With your host, the Bane of the Woke, the Harbinger Heritage, the Mad Shogun, Aaron Alexander. Featuring the man who doesn't need to stay frosty because he always rocks Snowman. And the id of the Shogunate and frequent visitor to the principal's office, the Mad Dog Matt Wheaton. Plus a random cast around the internet that could drop in from time to time. And now, from Central Florida, overlooking the shores of the Gulf of America, around the internet and into your devices,
let's get ready to rumble!
Good evening, dear viewer. It is I, the Bane of the Woke, the Harbinger Heritage, the Mad Shogun, Aaron Alexander. And this is the SHOGUNCAST for July 21st, 2026. Oh, we got some game topics. We're finally back into the regular flow of things, but we're dealing with freaking awfuls. We're dealing with freaking Karens. Ever since one of them got domed, they've been insufferable. Unbelievable. Thank God Trump is reopening the asylums. Thank God indeed. But before we do that, where's my saxophone? All right, gentlemen. Good evening.
Let me tell you something, Aaron. Going a whole week without my computer, well, it sucks. I mean, first of all, not only did the hard drive burn out, but I may have to re-download everything from BIOS to for my RetroArch to I don't know, games.
Well, it's happened at the worst possible time, especially with VRAM and RAM chip prices through the goddamn roof. I mean,
don't remind me.
But
hey,
I'm seriously thinking of sending my old PC to turn that into a Linux machine, because that seems like a safest bet until eventually I get enough money to get myself.
I would go Linux, were it not for the fact that my family is full on. And sorry.
Go to the principal's office.
Well, actually, hold on a second. But before we do that, wait a minute. Who's that I see in the room?
America, 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 fuck yeah, coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
The American tabletop role-playing gamer in the house. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. I'm always where I am, just waiting in the background for the stepdads to stop fighting, which in this case, Matt and Snow are the stepdads.
Okay, that much is true. Okay, send me to the principal's office right away.
Okay, hold on.
Now take your ass on down to Oshag Hennessy's office right now and tell him exactly what you did.
Who?
Oshag Hennessy!
Principal O'Shaughnessy?
Get out of my goddamn classroom before I break my foot off in your ass! Insubordinate and churlish.
We just broke the 5-minute mark, and already you're being sent to the principal's office.
Don't ever say I didn't deserve it, guys, because I did.
Oh my God.
Feels good to be back.
Oh, welcome back, my man. And you came in at a pretty good time here. Now, before we get into the madness, Snowman, you had something to share with the class here.
Yeah, I was gonna hopefully save up money to purchase myself a Ryzen AI Max plus 395 PC, because with with 8,000 M's, I don't know what's it called, MZs or whatever.
Megahertz?
It's going to be a very fast machine.
Are you talking about megahertz?
Yep, megahertz.
No, wait. Hold on. I think some of these are on gigahertz now, because megahertz is very slow when it comes to computers these days.
Oh yeah. It's still 8,000 gigahertz then.
You mean 8 gig? You mean 8 gigahertz? Okay, because 8,000 megahertz is 8 gigahertz. I don't know, but anyway, but at least
okay. There's 128 GB. There's 128 GB
gigabytes.
Yep, DDR5.
Holy crap! Who the hell did you have to rob to get that?
Let me explain the beauty of this wonderful machine, because it's actually APU, but because it uses the RAM, it's as powerful as it's between a GTX 4060 and GTX 4070. So it can't compete against an actual 5060 or a 5070, but at the same time, that's a powerful APU.
Pretty good.
Damn.
How you doing, 343?
By the way, hey, Mr. A. By the way, I do have a question. What are y'all's thoughts on NVIDIA?
No.
They could go fuck themselves for being backstabbers.
I can't.
Yeah,
say,
I think I'm getting an NVIDIA for my.
Yeah, Matthew. I think Ultra wanted to say something.
Oh, go ahead, Ultra.
I was only gonna say I only know bits and pieces. I don't know enough here or there to actually have an informed opinion about what to think.
Here's the thing with NVIDIA, in my opinion. I think it's just they just overpriced that shit. Okay, I got myself so much, and I picked up a Radeon 7900, the 7900 XTX, the one from A, instead of the NVIDIA. And I'll tell you this right now. Going as time goes on, because you remember I built this computer 3 years ago, almost 3 years. It's going to come on 3 years next month. I built. One of the reasons I want to make it cost effective, but I heard the 7900 XTX. It was brand new at the time, by the way. So I think it's when I see all this crap about RAM prices and GPU prices going through the damn roof, someone was praying for my ass 3 years ago when I built this machine. I'll tell you that much. And we'll be talking about a really stupid take that someone made about that shit later on tonight.
In other words, okay, go ahead, Snow.
I was gonna say, there's a reason I'm calling NVIDIA back. And it's because been looking at what they're doing, they are purposely fucking over their GPU so they could get you onto their live service.
Oh yeah.
Services.
Oh yeah.
In other words, I'm fucked because my family is full blown NVIDIA.
Convince him to go. Convince him to go. Go ahead, Ultra.
No, I just think it's funny when I listen now talk about NVIDIA building laptop computers and all that. Well, I still just powered up again last night for the first time in a while. My old 2011. It's a HP Pavilion DV7 with Beats audio installed laptop that I bought back in 2011. It is 15 years old and still runs almost perfectly, seamlessly flawless still to this day because I just taken good care of it. And I originally was able to. I recovered the original files of my Skyrim, of the original Skyrim game I purchased back in 2012 on Steam. No mods, no DLCs. Vanilla Skyrim as I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah. like I have a 360 that I play Skyrim on now, but it's that anniversary. It's that year. It's the 360 anniversary edition, so it has all the DLCs and stuff already on it. This one was I bought it like when it was still new, and then the DLCs weren't even out yet. So it's just vanilla Skyrim on my laptop. I'm probably gonna start running at some point. But I was looking at it over last night. I'm like, and I was test running it last night, and it still runs Skyrim flawless because this computer had Windows 7 at one point on it before all the updates.
Oh.
Windows 7, I love that.
Oh my
That was
god.
a good.
Loved it.
Yeah, Windows 7 was the GOAT.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. It's really nice that you got the old Skyrim on your old laptop on that thing, and like I said, it was a great era for PC gaming, but now all of a sudden Windows got to fuck up their machine, and now you got people at record points going to Linux, and that's why I haven't upgraded to 11, nor will I ever upgrade to 11, because I heard
Why
that.
do you think I want to upgrade my laptop? So go on. Sorry.
So, and that's the deal. I am not gonna deal with that goddamn what I'm talking about. All that, because a lot of the features on Windows 11 kind of reminds me of spyware at its worst form. Like, it actually spies on what you put on your damn computer. You know, it's disgusting.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna try and convince my family to go for something other than NVIDIA, but at this point, I'm not promising anything.
Well,
Neither of my laptops, fortunately, have the. I'm sorry, I was just gonna say neither of my laptops have the software capability to be able to download Windows 11 system on it. So
Good.
I'm stuck with Windows 10 on both my computers.
Good. Yeah, that's a blessing in disguise for you. But anyway, let's go ahead and move. Let's go ahead and get into before we get into our clown of the week. I talked about this before we start the show. Hold on, let me share my screen first. Hold on, where's my damn thing? And here it is, right here. Okay. Well, so we're gonna start off the show. Yeah, we're starting off with our old friend Emily Shuri here, because I think this freaking video right here is one of my it's one of the funniest she ever put out, in my opinion. Because if you don't know what I'm talking about, check this out.
Someone was talking about this video, but I had not seen it yet. So this is my first time seeing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first time too.
All right, check this out. Hold on. Let me check my sound. I gotta make sure my sound is good, because it always screws up. All right, where are you? Okay. All right.
Wouldn't be a SHOGUNCAST without technical difficulties.
Okay, I have a feeling that
Actually, it was a very
don't know
nice
this because I've
SHOGUNCAST
only been on
with
here
a-
for, I think it's been officially 7 months. Wow, 7 months, that's crazy. Time goes by way too quickly. But I collect rare books, and I just got a new one in the mail, and I cannot wait to show it to you. Okay, I just went out to my mailbox. And here it is. Johnny's such a bright boy. What a shame he's retarded.
Hold on, let me go. There it is,
Oh
folks.
my goodness!
Let's hear that one more time. Cause it's just the way she said it's just hilarious. Okay,
So in other
Johnny's
words,
such a bright
the public
boy.
school system
Oh.
is clown ass of the week.
man, come on! You stepped all over Emily. Good lord! All right, one more time.
Sorry.
Johnny's such a bright boy. What a shame he's retarded.
Long story short, the public school system is clan ass of the week.
You know, I wish they came up with they should come up with a Timmy's such a bright
Yes!
boy. What a shame he's retarded.
And it needs to be one of those book series where you can put like someone's name in it interchangeably. So it could be like Hunter's such a bright boy, what a shame he's retarded. Or hell, we could have Matt's such a bright boy, what a shame he's retarded. Something like that.
God.
Actually, I've got a better idea. Professor Otaku's such a bright boy. What a shame he's retarded.
Now, the reason...
Actually, this book is pretty much me because I'm a bright boy, but I'm also retarded.
Yeah.
Literally.
Now, the reason I say Timmy's such a bright boy, you know who I'm referring to, right?
Tim Waltz.
Yep.
Yep.
Timmy!
When are they gonna fucking arrest that retard? Anyway, let's
I
wrap
thought
this
we
one.
arrested him today.
No, they sent him a subpoena. They sent him, Jacob Fry, and Keith Ellison, that fucking commie
Okay.
attorney general. They subpoenaed him finally. But anyway, let's wrap this up here. Oh, by the way, it's funny that I mentioned Minnesota because Emily, like Mildred, apparently Emily's from Minnesota.
Wow.
Oh,
So anyway,
so she must be so angry.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, dealing with Karens and all that.
Yeah.
Woof.
Well, maybe she doesn't live in Minneapolis. Thank God. I think she.
No, I'd still be angry because that's affecting the entire state.
Yeah. But anyway, I think like Mildred, she avoids Minneapolis like the freaking plague. But anyway, let's wrap this one up.
I couldn't wait to add this to my collection of books about retards.
Now I want to see what other collection, like what other retard books does she have now? I want to know. I want a bookshelf tour.
Oh, I hope we get that in the future. And by the way,
that's got to be a lot of.
yeah, probably that. I think the book collection she's probably referring to is probably every issue of Cosmopolitan.
You stole that.
Yeah. Anyway, by the way, yes.
I was going to say that she probably has a bunch of books written by liberals. That's how she got her collection of retarded books.
Maybe so.
Damn.
So Michelle Obama's book is on that shelf then.
I think so.
Oh my God.
So is the Cackler's book too. I mean, she probably has that.
Right next to Oprah and Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell she has not gone insane from reading all that retarded screeds?
It's probably
when they
entertainment
never
for her.
begin to fathom.
It's probably entertainment
It's
for
a
her.
book of it's a book of retarded books. I mean, it's a shelf full of retarded books.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but go
you
ahead.
know what you're going into when you're given that title.
Yeah. Or anyway. By the way, yes, it's a new sound. It's a new soundboard clip.
I couldn't wait to add this to my collection of books about retards.
I'm sorry. It almost sounds like she's having an orgasm as she's saying that.
I know, right? That makes it all the more funny.
Now, I got a question. I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you add in the Brazil sound that I gave you?
Yes, I did.
You're going to Brazil!
All right.
No, I think at this point we need the. I forget what the movie is from, but it's the one that he goes, send him to Detroit. No, not
I have
Detroit!
it. I do have it.
Yeah, that's a classic, dude. That's a classic.
Well, speaking of people that need to go...
Unfortunately, though, our dear snowman lives in Michigan, so yeah, he'd probably have to deal.
Just play it.
Okay, hold on. Where's my Detroit? Here it is. Here it is.
No! No, not Detroit! No! No, please! Anything but that! No!
Okay. And speaking of retards that should be sent to Detroit or Brazil or to the wood chipper or through a helicopter
Or pickup.
Yeah, it's time once again for our first clown ass of the year as it's the return of our clown ass of the week.
Enough from the clown!
Oh boy. I'm sure Mildred is thrilled about this one. Lemonhead!
Oh, fucking Don Lemon.
Step on down and play the wheel of retardation.
Oh my god. We got a big old wheel of retardation today. Who knows?
Yeah, he busted a deal and now he must face the wheel.
Alright, so where is it?
Can he just be like a normal gay leftist and just like make sex tapes in government offices like the rest of them have been doing lately?
Ew.
I don't think so.
See that?
Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not say we did, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I would prefer that over them storming into actually peaceful churches and ruining their masses, all because they don't like that Christian churches don't always stand for what they believe in.
Yeah. Anyway, so here's what happened.
Was it this case? Oh, I'm not going to spoil it. Go ahead, Aaron.
So here's what happened. Come on. Come on.
If the technology fails, want me to spoil this?
Hold on. Let me refresh. Sometimes it needs a refresh. Okay. And come on, you retard. Here we go.
What do you think of this? I mean,
God damn it. Here it is.
what do you think of this? I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering of Christians in worship. So, but there were folks who will say, I have to take care of my flock. Okay, but listen, we live in there's a constitution in the First Amendment to freedom of speech and freedom to assemble and protest.
No, but not to disturb
in public places
church
of
service.
worship, you black son of a bitch.
I'm
sorry, this really pisses me off here.
The church is private.
Lemon.
Holy shit, the church is private property.
Lemonhead. Have you ever seen Highlander? Holy ground,
God,
buddy.
Never disrupt holy ground. Otherwise, you get your shit rocked.
Mm-hmm.
It's a private property of God.
Yeah.
There's a reason you see a lot of like actual proper churches these days. Not the one, and I'm not talking about the ones that have their women pastors and their gay pride flags all in place.
Ugh.
Actual proper Christian churches, if you can still find them, because I have yet to find any more now these days. This is why a lot of them have actually started having armed security at their churches. Whether they have police that volunteer to do it, or they actually have trained volunteers packing now because of shit like this.
Yeah, really.
This is why you go low church, because these motherfuckers have to make you worship on the down low.
Mm-hmm.
And they still want to say the right wing are racist.
Yeah.
Oh boy. They still want to keep on saying that the right are the ones that are the fascists.
Well,
way to fucking rewrite history there, fucking assholes.
All right, let's get.
If they can't rewrite the history, they'll be labeled as the bad guy. Oh wait, they are the bad.
Yeah, they are. But anyway, let's keep going.
We're here to worship. We're here to worship Jesus because that's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world is Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna be very respectful. Please don't push me, though.
We're here.
Oh, please don't push me, man. Lemonhead.
He's up in his face in his church. Fuck you, Don Lemon. You don't have the fucking right to tell people what they can and can't do when you're the one that's in there when you shouldn't have been.
What
Again,
Don
they
Lemon?
keep Go ahead.
Go ahead, Snow.
What the fuck, Don Lemon? You are in a church talking to a person who's pissed off because his mask got interrupted. Yeah, he's going to talk about God, Don.
And not only that, and this motherfucker at the mirror said, "Oh, please don't push me, bitch. I do a lot more than just push you. You know.
No, you know what needs to happen? You know what needs to happen?
What?
You remember that movie from Adam Sandler where he played as like the son of Satan?
Oh, Little Nicky?
Ooh, Little
Oh, I think I know where you're going with this.
It has something to do with a certain fruit.
Ooh. Anybody for pineapples?
Where you go with this now?
Anybody for pineapples? But seriously,
He may enjoy that too much, though.
But what I would do with Don Lemon, if this motherfucker came up to me, you know what I'd be doing? Pick that freaking pencil neck up and lawn dart his ass out that door.
Did you all see the video of the there's like this one guy who's walking with the American flag at this protest, but then this one guy walks up to him just blaring the megaphone in his ear, and then after a while when the guy tries to retreat and they won't leave him alone, the guy just starts swinging and knocking him out. Did you all ever see that video?
Are you talking about the I mean, this was unrelated, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. You got like a MAGA protester out there, and then a bunch of commie fucks try to accost him, and then it turned into a 3-on-1 handicap match, and the MAGA guy won.
Yeah, because one of the guys literally was like, he had the megaphone on the wee thing, and he was like right in his ear. The guy was trying to get away, and the dude kept following him. And then the guy just started swinging, and everyone tried to surround him. But he was like cold clocking them one by one, even as he tried to gang up on them.
Yeah, really.
Oh my God!
I have seen plenty of videos where the woke crowd started shit with MAGA, and MAGA just whooped their ass.
Yep.
I'm seeing more of those videos now, which I'm like, this is about time.
People are getting tired of this shit.
Yeah, with the frying pan.
Yeah, go ahead, Matthew.
By the way, if some Antifa fuck gets all up in my shit, it's American History X time.
Yeah, there's something else I want to show you. Okay, because in relation to this, I believe Savvy posted this a few, I think sometime last week. Hold on a second. She actually reposted this. Where are you? Okay, because there was a video where people were getting really tired of this shit, and god damn it, where is? Okay, because there is a video where some guy some protester try to attack the guy in a car in a freaking sport ute, right? It's gotta be here it is.
Okay.
This is the one. I don't know why it's so slow today. You know. Okay, but anyway, I'm not gonna deal with Don Lemon. I'm sick of looking at this asshole. Anyway,
we all are, dude.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one.
This is what happened. If the damn thing plays.
Technology. It fucks you in the ass.
Yeah, I've been noticing the internet's been crap today.
I think it's all this cold weather that we're getting coming through. Because I know it's supposed to get bad down where I live this weekend.
I live in Jersey, and it's cold like a mofo, dude.
Dude, I live in Michigan. It's fucking frozen.
Okay, here it is. Fucker try to attack him.
Hello.
Ooh, beat down.
You got knocked the
This should have been happening years ago when they all started this. We should have been allowed to just beat their asses.
I agree.
I propose we bring back the. I suppose we bring back. I propose we bring back childlike combat.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
I'm down for firing squads and public hangings.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, but childlike combat's so much more fun. I mean, it'd be a big sporting event, man. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to see retards getting beat the
You're probably thinking it's going to be the retard, but you got to realize dudes are cowards. You know who they're going to send out to be their champion?
Who?
Matt? Ma'am.
Oh.
It's ma'am.
Nah.
Good luck. They'll need it.
Yeah.
No. Have you
emphasis
not
on-
seen Ma'am?
I know what you're talking about, and believing she's probably its bark is worse than their bite. But anyway,
Like I said, good luck. You'll need it, ma'am.
Yeah. All right, now. Oh, by the way, I forgot to add that it seems Don Lemon has is getting charged with that situation. That's a FACE Act violation.
With the FACE Act and the KKK Act, I've also heard as well.
Yeah, you can't.
And they still want to call, and these disingenuous fucks still want to call us the racist, fascists, homophobes, and what the fuck evers.
Well, hold on, guys. I'm about to go AFK because tacos are made.
All right.
I'll be back.
All right. Well, and while you're gone, let's get into this topic here. Now, okay. Apparently, there was a bit of community note that was affixed there just a while ago. Yes, it is rage bait, but this guy, I mean, yeah, he might be parody, but still, it's a stupid take. Okay.
Stupid take or monumentally stupid take.
So,
You be the judge.
So, apparently what this guy says that PC gamers being priced out is justice. Your knowledge starts and ends with cable management and fan speeds. Real work needs those chips. Buy a PlayStation, stop hoarding hardware. You're not a pro, you're just a gamer. Yes, get a PlayStation. You don't need anything else. I mean, first off, this reads like a fucking ad from Sony. And two,
yeah,
dude, do you forget what PlayStations are run on?
Yeah. Not to mention, PlayStations are basically glorified PC, lesser PCs these days.
Uh-huh. Now, gentlemen, the thing about consoles, as you probably already know, is most consoles, especially in the latter day gaming, are sold as loss leaders. Okay? Because what they do is the cost of making these things are actually a bit higher for what they sell. They figure if they sell more than enough of these plus their games, they'll make their money back. That's basically definitions of a loss leader. And a lot of companies do this shit all the time. It's a really risky move, but it seems so Sony and maybe Microsoft have been doing this for so long. I mean, why the hell would you not make any decent games for it, especially from woke activist devs? That's pretty stupid if you really think about it, right?
Don't even get me started on Nintendo's new
We'll talk about
CEO.
We'll talk about her momentarily. Ultra, you got anything to share about this one?
I mean, not really in particular on this one, but since we are talking about video gaming, I just came across because I just happened to be scrolling on Twitter for just a short minute, and I just came across this from the official Prince of Persia X account. Hold on, I'm about to send it to you on the. I'll put the X link in the courtyard. That way you can. From there.
Guys, if there's one good thing about not having a PC for a week, it's that I'm actually able to catch up on my video gaming backlog.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
On the Switch.
Let me go grab this for 1 second. All right.
I just put in the courtyard channel.
Okay. So yeah. So they came. So apparently they came out with a Prince of Persia. What is it? Oh, they're gonna remake the Sands of Time.
A Prince of Persia. They were going to originally, and I even heard that from a couple other sources at one point, but apparently that's no longer a thing.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this. It's not just Prince of Persia. Ubisoft is nixing a lot of their titles. Because right now, as you can tell, Ubisoft, well, they're dangerously in the red, and it looks like they might be closing up shop, especially since their main hub was actually bought up by Tencent last year. You remember that, right?
I would say good riddance to bad rubbish, but then again, there were a lot of good games from Ubisoft back in the day, like Beyond Good and Evil and the aforementioned Prince of Persia trilogy.
Prince of Persia, Splinter
this
Cell.
Was apparently apparently this Prince of Persia was one of the many games that people actually wanted to have a remake of, because a lot of people look back on those Prince of Persia games with fondness and nostalgia.
We'll talk about this later, Mr. A. Don't worry.
Don't worry, 343. We'll be talking about that in a moment. But these people. I mean, there was also a lot of tweets going on, especially from Grums, when he's talking about how a lot of AAA investment, they're pulling the fuck out. They're pulling the fuck out because they don't want to lose money, and now they feel that their studios are just pissing away their cash and coming up with nothing but slop. And one of their biggest questions going into this now is that one of their questions is, are you gonna incorporate AI into the development? Because I think I know why they're asking this. When you, again, as I've been saying this on the show, if AI is properly used as a tool in game development, one of the biggest boons is development time would be shortened by beyond belief. Like, say for instance, the average game development cycle is now 6 years. 6 years, maybe more. But if you use AI for this, imagine you can cut that down in a quarter of a time.
And hopefully have this shit optimized for PC too.
That too.
Good Lord, I do not want to have to download 100-something gigabytes of data.
It's getting ridiculous.
Just to play. Yeah, it's retarded, is what it is.
Yeah, very retarded. Because like I said, that's what pissed me off. I'm tired of the 100 gig downloads. You know what the problem was? And I don't want to blame the Rockstar of old for this, but when they put out their game of Red Dead Redemption 2, you know how weighty that fucking disk space is. It's 100 gigabytes easily, a little bit north of that. But
Don't even get me started on how much of a bitch downloading in both the single player and the multiplayer patch for Call of Duty Modern Warfare on the PS4 was. What a nightmare what that was.
Because I'll tell you this right now. When Rockstar did that, every other game company says, "Hey, we can just put a 100 gig game out there, and people will freaking buy our slop." And the problem is, it's 100 instead of 100. It's 100 gigabytes of actual good content. It's 100 gigabytes each or more full of garbage. All right, it's not. I'm making the prediction it's not going to come out this year.
We got Dylan Mulvaney back on Broadway before GTA 6.
Yes, that's how bad it's gotten.
I'd rather that not happen, but okay.
Hell, at this point, I think Gabe's going to count to 3 before GTA 6 comes out. I mean,
we'll probably have
if anything, I'm pretty sure the second coming of Christ is likely going to happen before GTA 6.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Rockstar, if you're going to delay this indefinitely, just cancel the fucking game. You know this. The more you delay this, the bigger the fucking budget. It's at $2 billion, I heard. And if you keep delaying, it's going to go to $3 billion. You're increasing your costs, which means even if your game sells multiple millions of copies, the best you'll do is break even. I mean,
you're writing a check your ass couldn't possibly cash, Rockstar.
Okay,
that's your problem.
I give Star Citizen a lot more leeway than I am with Rockstar right now, and believe me, again, we all know why this is happening. You don't have Laszlo. You don't have Dan Houser, the competent Houser brother, apparently, because Sam Houser has lost control of his studio, as far as I'm concerned. And then he wants to make the game $100 and pay as you fucking play. Go get out of here with that crap.
And yes, $100 is highway robbery, Mr. A.
Anything over 50 is right out. Like I said,
say with the success of how successful Silksong became, anything over $20 is too much.
Silksong, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, all these games, you don't have to pay fucking premium price on anything. They sold it for no more than 50, and you know what? Clair Obscur almost swept the fucking Game Awards. Okay? That's a freaking message sent.
And I still need to play the entirety of Hollow Knight before I actually get into Silksong. What does that say?
Yeah, you got a lot of work ahead of you. But I will say this, though.
Tell me about it. That's why I'm working on my backlog there, buddy.
But I will say this. Going back to the PlayStation situation. Oh no, that's not what I want. Going back to the PlayStation situation. I'm going to be honest with you. This RAM shortage. There is so many killing blows to the AAA gaming industry. It's not even funny. I mean, you thought that what Master of the TDS and Riding Raven covered with these laws passed around about live service games being forced to stop to tamp down quickly before they per freaking violation, and you couple this now with a lot of these rams and a lot of this RAM shortage. Gaming, I think gaming's about to hit I think gaming's going to be in a dark age for the next couple years. With it now, let me remind you, indie games they're still going to be up there. All right. I don't think PC gaming is going to be
basically most of my games from now on, if it ain't retro.
And I guarantee you, anybody that has built a PC within in the last 3 years, 3 or 4 years. I mean, I'll even go further. If you built your PC in around 2021, I think you'll be fine. And keep in mind, I built this in 2023. And I future proof, and usually whenever I have a PC build, it's future proof for the next 8 to 10 years. So,
okay, I'm back. What I missed?
Yeah, you basically miss Ubisoft pretty much signaling that they're about to get fire sailed. So Prince of Persia remake got freaking canned because of that. Yeah. Basically the usual AAA's dying. Reason AAA is dying number 655.
Damn, that's a lot of numbers.
Yeah. But like I said,
well, that may be a good thing because they may make that remake of Prince of Persia woke.
Exactly.
It is Ubisoft after all.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
doubt it.
yes, that's pretty much good news within bad news.
Yeah. So,
besides, Prince of Persia trilogy is best played on either a PlayStation 2 or an Xbox.
Now, again, I don't care if this was rage bait. It's still a stupid take. I mean, again, you do realize what consoles are ran off of, right? I swear to God,
yeah,
these people. But anyway,
a lot. Oh, is this the PlayStation 2 crowd saying PC gamers suck ass because they need computer components?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but so does
There
PlayStations. Like I said, lost leaders.
I mean, pretty much the only thing that sucks about PC gaming is no physical, and even then, that can be remedied by emulation, and of course, and GOG is free from CD Projekt Red, so
that's true.
Huzzah!
That's true.
That is wonderful news.
Yeah. So anyway,
yeah, they went private company, didn't they?
Now, for all you got. Now, Microsoft. Now, of course, Sony poinies. They're mad, and now they're furiously. Okay, I'm not gonna say exactly what they're doing, but it's very lewd and lascivious and degenerate. Microsoft, no one cares about them. They've pretty much decided to take the golden parachute out of the gaming industry. So what about Nintendo, the stalwart? Well.
Oh dear Lord!
I can tell you the Japanese side of it is doing okay. The American side of it, I got some very bad news for you. I'm not gonna say anything. Let's play the clip.
Look together.
Hi everyone. It is great to be here. My name is Devin, and before anything else, I want to celebrate the New York Game Awards.
God, hold on, let me go back a little. God, just right off the bat, she looks fucking plastic. She looks like she got created from an HR Karen factory.
She looks like a white Sarah Bond.
Yep. People are already calling her Nintendo Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh, dude! Don't even remind me what that bitch did to Star Wars.
What are your thoughts, Ultra?
I really could care less. That I don't even have any thoughts.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
Maybe that's a reason why I refuse to get a Switch. I mean, I always had this in mind. It's like, yeah, maybe I just can't get around to it. I got too much other shit going on, right? Maybe
the original Switch is the original Switch is a nice system, especially if you love JRPGs and retro games.
It's badass, but the Switch 2, Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not likely gonna buy a Switch 2 unless, and you're probably gonna send me to the principal's office on this one. Monolith Soft announces a new Xenoblade game.
Okay, that's excusable. I know how you are with the Xeno series. But here's the deal. Right off the bat, it's like, oh god, you have this fucking HR lady running the company now. Oh my word. Let's go on. Maybe
Nintendo of America is cooked, man.
Maybe it's not as bad as we think it is. Let's see what she's got to say. Let's give her a bit of a chance.
15 years of supporting the games industry, and in doing so, lifting up the voices, stories, and dreams of so many.
What about...
God,
Lady, I got a question for you. What about the Great Rebellion story? What about the Great Rebellion?
Where's that game? I downloaded that game on from Steam not quite a while ago, and I'm enjoying the fuck out of that game because fuck the globalists.
Why? I mean, they not only that, the game they gave you was pretty watered down, and apparently that's not good enough for you. I'm willing to bet this bitch had something to do with that decision, guaranteed, because of course she's a goddamn HR. She's basically an HR rep that got promoted just for DEI brownie points. You know, Reggie, you need to come out of retirement. I'm sorry.
We need you.
Yeah,
Reggie warned people.
Mm-hmm.
This show connects people who are united by a shared belief that every dream matters and that everyone deserves a chance to do meaningful and creative work in games and storytelling.
Every gamer's worst nightmare. Every activist dev's greatest thing ever. Someone.
Lovely.
Where's the freaking bleach?
Oh God.
Oh my God. Hold on a second, guys. There's one thing I need right now.
You know what's funny?
Where's my liquor?
The internet going so bad, it's blaring out her face.
Yeah, maybe Rumble's trying to do us a favor. Oh my God.
Not YouTube though. I'm still seeing our plastic staring into my soul.
Ugh. But yeah, where's my liquor indeed? Anyway, let's continue.
The Playing with Purpose program supports the creators, the coders, the writers, and anyone else dreaming big to join this community and bring all that makes them unique.
As long as you as long as you have purple, pink, or blue hair and green hair, as long as you wear a septum ring, problem glasses, and have communist political ideology, you matter. Yeah, we see through that corporal messaging, sweetheart. Let's keep going, guys. Oh, who bailed? Oh crap. There's something going on with my fucking internet.
Female director that they're putting in charge of the next new Batman film was the same one who was behind the Birds of Prey movie.
Dear Lord, God help us all.
Yep. It's about to be a fucking disaster here, people. But anyway, let's keep going.
I'm excited to meet you, to hear those stories, and to learn from your journeys.
Journeys. I hate
Journeys.
I hate this Newspeak shit.
Everybody does, Aaron. That's the thing.
Everything's a journey. Everything's a journey. Everything is an experience.
Yeah.
We're all family here.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
gonna
some
make a journey to the bathroom.
This is some Jim Jones. You know what this language reminds me of? It's Jim Jones cult bullshit.
My God, you're right.
I'm about to make a journey to the bathroom because, oh my God, I'm looking at her right now. Her eyes are completely soulless.
Tell me about it.
So that's affecting you too. Their rights now. I don't blame you.
Like I said,
dude, there is literally nothing going on in your head.
I'm basically about ready to take a journey to the bathroom just to puke my guts out.
Well, anyway, let's
I'm
finish
looking
this
at
up
her
here.
straight in the eyes. There's nothing in there.
Yeah, there's nothing.
It's all
Zero.
hollow.
Yeah.
And remember, like any good video game character, you're on an adventure, and every take matters.
Lady, your Newspeak and gobbledygook ain't got shit to do with gaming.
To quote Norm Macdonald,
Thank God.
That
I
is a
bought a Odeon Mac 2 Portal.
Oh my
Because
God.
I'm gonna retro game like a motherfucker.
To quote Norm Macdonald.
Amen to that, there, Snow. Amen to that.
To quote Norm Macdonald, this is a bunch of some freaking commie gobbledygook. Anyway.
There's some gnarly bosses, sure, but all.
You're worse, sweetheart.
What the fuck does she know about gnarly bosses? Has she?
You're one of them.
Played a video game before? Has she played Castlevania, Contra, Mega Man, and anything?
All I know is I'm about to play some God of War 1. There's some good bosses.
Yeah, back when
the good God of War games, right?
Yeah, back when Jay.
Yeah,
back
I'm talking about the good series, the one in Greece.
Yeah, back when David Jaffe had any sanity. But anyway.
And it did.
Many good friends
and the
along
story
way
actually had
who will
balls.
support you.
Yeah, anyway.
That's what I just said.
Many good friends along the way
Yeah.
who will support you, and powerful rewards for those who persevere. So keep believing, keep playing, and know that you truly belong in this game.
Oh, blah blah blah.
She sounds-
blah blah. Lady.
She sounds less.
No one plays games so they can be themselves in video games world. When I play Skyrim, I'm usually a female character because I think the Khajiit cat girls are pretty sexy when they wear certain armor.
Listen.
I don't even like to play. I don't even like to play as myself as in video games. I want to be something way better than myself. That's the beauty of video games, you dumb whore.
Let's be honest here, okay?
I can't wait to pop in that Odeon, play as actual fucking angry as fuck Kratos.
Because let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like I said, Nintendo of America it's going back even. Their censorship policy, they're gonna go back even. They're gonna make the '80s look too fucking permissive. You watch.
Oh yeah, I made the smart move jumping off that ship and avoiding buying the Switch 2. That was a brilliant move on my part.
So
the only time I will ever consider a Switch 2 is the new Xenoblade game, and even then, I'm just gonna be like,
I'm gonna make
hell
it.
No,
I'm going caveat emptor on this one.
I'll be honest with you.
I would not even do that.
I'm gonna make a prediction. This is gonna get so bad that Nintendo Japan is going to step. They are going to step in a few years if it gets any worse. You've seen what's going on. What happened with Metroid Prime 4? What a fucking letdown that game was.
Oh God! Don't remind me how much of a travesty Metroid Prime 4 was. We waited 10 years for that?
No, almost 20.
For hipster millennial writing 101.
And we're going on a fucking bike across some freaking across the wasteland. This is Metroid, not fucking Mad Max.
I'm actually surprised to say that Metroid Red is the superior product.
Yes, it is.
Of the Metroid series on Switch.
If you wanted to make a futuristic Zelda, just make a futuristic Zelda.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
There you go. And shit.
I'd play a futuristic cyberpunk Zelda, especially if it got mechs.
Yeah. Now, this freaking Kathleen Kennedy 2.0 bullshit, this girl boss bullshit, is a byproduct of what's been going on in society for, I would say, the better part of the decade. Maybe even longer. And it goes back to this situation. Why? This is a good article made by a guy named Vittorio. He goes by Inner Intellectus on Twitter or X. Basically made an article, I believe it was, I don't know how long it was ago. It was a few weeks ago. With 31 million views, by the way, pretty damn good. It's called Why Young Women Moved Left While Young Men Stayed Sane. So,
sane as we could at this point.
Now, Bill Ackman. He starts off with a quote tweet by Bill Ackman that shows off a graph that the partisan gap between men and women in the last 25 years. Take a look at this. So, around 2000, it was pretty much even Steven, right? They went a little bit conservative before around 2004, and then 2005. But around here, this is where it got really nasty.
For the most part, men have been staying consistent.
Yeah, but around this time, this is when it started to get bad.
Yeah, because it's the majority of men like us, we question everything.
Yes, we do.
I may be more right-leaning, but I don't call myself conservative. This is my special gift, is I can piss every side off with just one thing I say half the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, see also that Gamers on Games dude who basically tried to dunk on you.
Yeah,
that was a crazy little thing, and he did it so secretly, despite mentioning like half my username.
Oh my god, you freaking coward! That guy's
because he tried to dunk on me because, being ultra American and all that, but like I call out the left constantly. There happened a few times where I've had to call the right on some shit in the past, but the problem is the right doesn't do it as often as the left is.
Oh, yeah.
And I go by what I see, so if something new comes out that changes my original thought, then I am more than willing to accept, like, hey, I didn't get all the information at the time, this is my new information now. Again, there's been a couple of times where I've had to, like, take back things I don't apologize for what I say, but I will take back things I said if I've been proven wrong.
Okay.
You mean like a sane human being?
Exactly.
Now,
go ahead, Aaron.
If you look at this graph as it goes on, it doesn't drop from this point, from this around 2009, this around the time Obama got in office. Ugh. Then, of course, then around 2014.
The less said about the Obama years, the better.
Now, this is where it really gets fucked up. This is around 2014. And then this is where you start seeing all the problem glasses, the women getting all bitchy about everything. And from that point on...
All because one guy said, grab him by the pussy. And we all laughed while the woman got offended.
Yeah. And then look at the peak right here.
My mother and sister were one of these people that got deeply offended. Thank God they didn't invest in pink pussy hats.
But this is where it really got fucked up. Even at its worst, men was leaning more conservative, even at the height of the hysteria of COVID. Okay?
You know, for the longest time, I thought it was a bit more liberal, but as it turns out, that was not the case.
I think Trump broke, because around here, I think this is when Trump happened, and I would guess this bump is Me Too. And then this is where I think COVID broke them. And it's been like that ever since, sadly.
COVID was the winds before the hurricane, was what it was.
Yep.
COVID was that voice on the wind that warned us of the impending disaster that we were about to find ourselves into. Because we saw, as the government locked down everything, and the left said, okay, and then those of us that tried to somehow be somewhat sane and still go out and do our daily lives got shamed for it from the left constantly. People were harassed just for eating at restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mom and pop shops went out of business, while Walmart, you can't go anywhere. There are no more 24-hour Walmart stores anymore because of COVID. They never brought 24-hour stores back for Walmart after COVID happened. And it pisses me off still to high end that you can't just wake up in the middle of the night, get a craving of some sort, and drive up to your local Walmart to get it.
I don't blame you,
And
because
don't even get me started on the summer of love.
I'm getting to that. Hey, all right. There's also something I have to say about 24-hour Walmarts, because I used to have one back in Chicago. I used to have a 24-hour Meijer while I was back in Chicago. I never shopped during the day before COVID. The day.
24-hour fast food restaurants too went out of the way. Like, I can remember going to like a Wendy's or a Taco Bell at 2 in the morning and getting either like a big bag of tacos or a big bag of burgers and just chowing down on them with friends after a night of drinking at a bar.
Yes, I did that too.
Yeah,
man, those were the good old days, man.
So I don't know why they haven't brought that back. I mean, yeah, when around that time happened, yeah, supply chains and what have you, but there's hardly any excuse nowadays. I think what they want to do is they want to I feel it's a form of control. Okay, it's like
it is a form of control, dude.
It's like they want everyone shopping.
This shit was all by design, and you'll excuse my tinfoil hat side of me saying such.
Yeah. So like I said, I mean, I can't go. I mean, what, you're trying to force us to go shopping during a certain day when I'm being bothered by a bunch of weird ass motherfucking Karens that could go off the handle at any second. I've ran into a couple of them, especially if you're a Minnesota Target, where these dumbass Karens are buying up freaking carts full of salt and returning them en masse, trying to clog up the fucking lines. They better not try that crap
making it miserable for everyone involved.
Wait, hold on. You're buying a shit tons of salt and then returning it? Why?
It clogs up the lines. It clogs up the lines and it clogs up the lines and it pisses off the staff. They basically say,
Again, so do not try to understand the logic of Karens. They have no logic at all whatsoever.
So, let me finish my statement here, and I'll leave it to you guys here. They do, like I said, they do this to make customers to annoy customers to the point where they say, okay, if we support your bullshit movement, can you go away? And it's because they have in their silly minds is they'll keep annoying you and pestering you and needle you and nag you to death until you capitulate. Okay?
So,
But unfortunately,
let's also let me remind everyone that they hate that Target has been like allowing ICE to use their parking lots. I think it is.
That's
But
what I was-
everyone,
yeah.
but they were all completely fine with the penis tucker swimsuit. So they
oh
were selling
yeah,
them.
they supported that shit. But,
Oh God.
but anyway,
The clothing made by Satan.
yeah.
Literally.
Okay.
It's
Now,
on the tags.
all right. Let's get back on the rails here. So, the question. So, and Bill Ackman, when he made this quote sheet, he asked why. Good question. Most answers I've seen are either tribal, women are emotional, or surface level, social media bad. Neither traces the actual mechanism. Let's try. First, notice what Wayne pointed out. We've been told that a decade that men are radicalizing to the right. That is dangerous. The actual data shows the opposite. Men barely moved. Women moved 20 points leftward. The story we are told is exactly inverted from reality. And when female leftward movement does get discussed, it's framed as progress. Women are becoming more educated, more independent, more enlightened. They'll tell you the graph shows enlightenment and progress.
Enlighten my ass, dude!
It's bullshit. That's what he said. It was wrong. It's bullshit. It just shows capture. And it's not really it's not uniquely an American problem. It's a global problem. Because look at other countries.
Oh yeah, Europe's fucked over by this shit too.
Yeah, UK, forget it. That place is cucked. I mean, they got a fucking dictator. They have a fucking dictator running that country.
Yeah, I propose we rename Keir Starmer Keir Sutler.
That's what hey, you stole that from me. Well, no, but still. It's like,
Yeah,
you got that from me, man. That's
and
Principal's office. That is Principal's office. I already talked about Keir Sutler.
Now take your ass on.
All right, we're having connection trouble tonight for some silly reason.
What happened?
OBS went off and then it went back on. Hold on, let's see if we're still.
Technology, folks. It loves to fuck us all in the ass.
Well, I will tell you this: on the Rumble side, the stream is still on.
Okay, good. Well, let me read.
Yeah, stream is still on. Yeah. Again, and this is like this men stuff is nothing new. This stuff has been openly discussed for almost a decade now. And do you all remember when the Democratic Party, I think they said, spent $20 million to do a Speaking with American Men study?
Oh, I remember that. And guess who they had? They had as their spokesperson some big old obese bitch who is so out of touch. She probably thinks Converse is some sort of lost planet. I mean, considering the fact that
oh my God, where the fuck is Al Bundy when we fucking need him?
Okay, continue, Ultra.
I'm like, the Democrat Party doesn't want men; they want slaves.
Want simps.
Let's be honest. It's all the Democrats have ever been is the party of slavery, and it has not ended at all.
Yep.
They lost the Civil War over it, but guess what? They replaced the African Americans with illegal Mexicans.
Yep. Or illegal anything.
Yep. And
it's literally just the slave party to this day, just under a different form of slavery.
It ain't just
Mexicans. And who's to say they wouldn't go after white people? White people as slaves too.
Listen, hold up. It ain't just freaking Mexicans, dude. It's Somali. They're bringing in worst of the worst. You know, they're even bringing in freaking criminals.
Well, now it is, yes. Like, it's all like Latin, Asian, all sorts of different Asians now, because it's not just Chinese that are coming in from there here illegally as well.
Well, I bet you half of them, at least half of them are fucking spies.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, I'm about to say this.
What?
You know, it's amazing to me. I'm trying to remember what I was about to say. I just lost track of my thought because I keep getting interrupted.
Sorry about that, Snow.
Well, while you figure that out,
Go ahead.
I'm going to keep going.
Go ahead. I lost it.
Okay, so it's not just
No,
me
it's like
too.
I heard you say you were about to say something, Snow, and then you went silent for like a minute. I was just sitting here like I was almost about to say something. Like, did you forget?
All right.
All right. Sorry, Aaron. Continue.
Okay.
Keeps talking over me. It's
All right. Anyway, so it's not just Me Too. It's not the specific culture war of U.S. campuses. Something bigger is happening. Something that rolled out globally at roughly the same time. South Korea being the extreme case. Remember the 4B movement? Remember that crap? And some and some of those freaking weird ass Karens here try to adopt it after Trump got reelected.
What was that 4B movement? What was that supposed to represent again?
Well, basically, I don't remember off the top of my head, but when they call about 4B, it's all in Korean.
I'm looking it up now.
It's something to do with no marriage, no dating, no I don't know. It's just weird shit.
Basically, women in South Korea got crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
In other words,
yeah, it was 4 beliefs and 4 no's because it was
4 no's.
No, it was supposed to be no sex, no giving birth, no dating men, no marriage with men.
In other words,
but they were translated to Korean, which were all B words.
Yes.
That's why it was called the 4B movement.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, they're trying to turn South Korea into part of North Korea.
They're making them themselves.
It might as well be North Korea at that point. It's like the only difference is the starvation. In South Korea, you probably won't starve to death. But anyway,
No, you'll probably get eaten by cats because you're dead and you're surrounded by cats because you got nothing but cat legs.
Yeah. But anyway, getting back to my point here. South Korea is the extreme case. Young Korean men are now overwhelmingly conservative. Young Korean women are overwhelmingly progressive, actually communist. I mean, like I said, they fit in well with their neighbors to the north. The gap there is even wider than the U.S. Contributing factors include mandatory military service for men, where you have to serve 18 months. But the problem is women are exempted from that. Now, don't get me wrong. The mandatory military service actually was sort of a benefit to a certain event that happened in L.A. back in the 90s. I think you know the one.
You might want to explain it to
the roofs. If the roof starts speaking Korean, duck.
Oh yeah, the rooftop Koreans. That's right.
So, getting back to this, it says, hold on, I'll be back in a second.
And I thought I was the only one, and with family, having a problem with me being loud.
No, you just need to think before you talk, Matt.
I know.
I mean, where's the fun in that, though?
Yeah, I mean, hell, me going to the principal's office is more often than not part of the fun.
Can you, just for once, try to have a single session where you don't go to the principal's office at all?
All right, okay, I'm back. Turns out the dog was barking. She was annoyed by it.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so anyway.
Hey, a doggy issue is better than most issues.
Yeah. So it's not just the military service and brutal economic competition, but the timing of diversion still tracks with smartphone adoption. Whatever is causing this is not American. The machine is global. So it does lead to a much bigger problem.
The plot thickens.
They start with, okay, so I'm gonna summarize this real quick because this is a long article. So basically start with they talk about the whole hunter-gatherer deal. They're saying that you have to that women can't hunt pregnant. They usually have to stay at home for the sake of survival. Okay, but men are
yada.
Men are expected to do that work. Blah 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 blah, and rightly so. I mean it was survival instinct.
Yes. And we skip through the millionaires conversation about evolution and get straight to the point.
Yeah. He also talks about social media being a consensus engine, where you can see what everyone believes in real time. Disagreement is visible, measurable, and punishable at scale. Tribe used to be in the previous paragraph. You talk about the tribe being about 150 people at most. Now that tribe has gone from 150 people to probably at least 7 or 8 billion. And if you look at the timeline, Facebook launched in 2004, but didn't become widely available to 2006. I remember those times because Facebook, for the first couple of years, was simply only iPhone launched a year later. Then InstaThought back in 2010, otherwise known as Instagram. Suddenly, social media was in your face 24/7. So if you now what he correlates is the rise of the smartphone, gave the rise to this. They're roughly stable through the early 2000s. The acceleration starts around 2007 and 2008, and one of the first successful viral media campaigns was the Obama campaign.
Oh my God, we are living in such a cyberpunk dystopia, only it's not as cool as we thought it would be.
I wouldn't say cyberpunk. It's more like a social dystopia. It's more
even worse.
It's more something akin to what I concentrate in Ronin, in which how the entire world got fucked up by then. It's more of a social dystopia where it's basically ballooned into endless conflict. And unfortunately, we're starting to see the beginnings of it. Although it took a lot longer to get there than it did in Ronin. I'll tell you that much. So anyway,
I'm hoping it doesn't get to that point because, good Lord.
Well, look at
as much as I'd like to live the 80s vision of the future again.
Well,
living everywhere else in the world that sucks is not fun for me.
Matt, I'm gonna be real with you. The 80s will never come back.
Who knows?
The 80s will never come back. Which sucks because I want the late 90s, early 2000s to come back. But I know that ain't coming back.
Now,
you just have to give me the black pill there, didn't you, Snow?
Right. So anyway,
I gave you the truth.
So, the mental health collapse among teenage girls tracks almost perfectly with smartphone adoption, with stronger effects for girls than for boys. Because, the article mentions this, but the way women's minds work is not by logic. It's always by consensus. Do you know? I'm sure most of you have heard of the longhouse. The longhouse, right?
So basically, if a bunch of women together, they're going to make up their own rules, their own laws, their own everything.
Yeah, and they expect anybody in their sphere to follow it.
Yeah, they think in terms of group. They don't think in terms of individuality.
Yeah, it's all.
Whereas a man, the man has to think about the individual because
he's trying to survive.
Let's be honest. To men, it's you versus the world.
Mm-hmm.
To women, it's until they get old enough where they can no longer produce eggs. It's basically them in the group versus the world.
Exactly.
Until they're old ladies. Then it becomes them versus the world.
And by old you mean, and by old we mean hitting the damn wall. But anyway.
Yes. Because I like to see if their politics change if they hit the wall.
And people wonder why men would rather be single and alone than try to put themselves up there and find a woman in this day and age.
Especially today, when the woman can basically pick up her phone, basically videotape the guy trying to give out his punchline or just do introductions, reject him, laugh at him, and call him a loser on social media for billions to see.
Exactly. It's all about.
Don't even remind me of my high school years there, Snow.
Yeah, it's all about clout.
Yes, Mr. A. And yes, Mr. A, it does remind us of the anime Van Dread, if anyone's seen that.
All right.
Well,
now,
that's the truth. That's what's happening today.
All right. Now, he also explains the whole problem with the universities, because the problem with universities also is they're all consensus-based. Every area that is collaborative and consensus-based, have you noticed that every one of these has gone completely
They collapsed the
batshit?
fucking.
Yeah,
they collapsed the wokeness. Yep.
Exactly. And because where in some industry it was its greatest strength, but with this mind virus, it became its ultimate detriment. It became its flaw. And I think what happened is in the gaming industry, this was how how they got in. So you have to understand. I think Ultra left because I got a feeling he's got a game to go to or something or stream. But anyway, I will say this: anywhere that there is consensus, all it takes is just one or two people that will browbeat the rest of the group, and then over time, everyone's believing the same bullshit, and nothing gets done. And then as a result, you get lazy writing, you get lazy gameplay. It turns to slop. Okay,
This makes me beg the question. This makes me beg the question, Aaron.
Oh,
what institutions were actually new to this shit?
Welcome back, Ultra.
Yeah, sorry. My computer's trying to be a bitch on me, too, so I had to switch around things.
All right, repeat the question.
I don't blame you, Ultra.
Repeat the question, Snow.
I said, what institution... Yeah, I'm trying to get to that question. So what institution were immune to this shit?
I don't know. Engineering? Basically trade skills? Anything
I'm also thinking sanitation too.
That's true. That's a trade skill. That's a trade skill. All right.
Okay, give me my my crow pie.
I'll give you one more chance. I'll give you one more chance. But the trade skills were immune to this. Hence, they stayed base until they found a way to fuck that up too. And it ain't due to wokeness. It's introducing Dopinder to the new workforce. I just hate my cousins and my brothers to work the trucking. You better get out of the way when I make it a day.
Yeah, that's awful, but
is it just me, or is this starting to sound like a page straight out of 1984?
In some ways, just a much gayer, retarded version of it. As a matter of fact, that remind. I mean, it's basically it is 1984, except it's gay and retarded. Hey, Emily, I found another book for you.
I can't wait to add this to my collection of books about retards.
I had to found a way to work that one in. So anyway, let me get back on point here. So yeah, because of that, marriage has collapsed. And this is the reason why I advise men that still are fairly good looking. I mean, if you're not that good looking, I would suggest if it's reversible, like you can go to the gym or what have you. That's fine, but those that still could probably get it, especially men in their 40s that haven't been married, you have a decent advantage because you're, for the most part, some of them are pretty secure in their lives. Okay, so hold on a second. Let me check something. Okay, never mind. All right, so that's why I always say to those men who still feel they got a shot, marry young. I mean, I'm not marry young. Date someone younger, preferably someone who's younger than 30, but don't go under 21. That's weird.
Yeah, I'd say the sweet spot is basically
21 to 30
or 25.
21 to 30. That's how I would go.
Yeah, that's the sweet spot.
Okay, let's continue.
So, and this is a fact. Single women vote more left than married women, and this is consistent across decades of exit polls. And part of this is economic. Single women interact with government as provider of services, while married women interact with government as more of a taker of taxes, as their provider is their husband's. So isn't
that interesting? As soon as it starts affecting the woman, they start becoming right wing.
Yeah. So think about it this way.
Imagine that.
The marriage gap in voting is one of the most consistent predictors, and marriage rates have collapsed precisely during the period of divergence. Men saw marriage collapse differently. Family courts, child support, alimony. The rational response was skepticism of expanding state power, which I believe has been done by design. So, where you see marriage,
family court is one of the worst things that can happen to marriage.
Family, yeah, the worst. Now here's what I want. Now he talks about the algorithms and what have you. But this is the one that I really want to talk about. Feminism told women their instincts were and biology were oppression and wrong. Wanting children was brainwashing. So basically, the big lie of that went on since Sex and the City was on the air. You don't need no man. You can have it all. You can have a career. Slay queen.
But actually, Agent Golden Eagle found a way where women can have it all without fucking themselves over. You want to hear that out?
All right.
First of all, for the woman, she has to marry at a young age. Because Mother Nature is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Her eggs, she needs to get kids out fast. Sorry, ladies, but that's the first step you gotta do. After your kids get up to like age 10 and can reasonably take care of themselves, then you can start looking for that career.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time they're graduating, you have a career, and thus you have it all. And you're not going to be a lonely cat woman crying through her eyes about, oh no, I'm going to die all alone with all these cats. I fucked everything up.
Yeah.
You just got to rearrange your order and not be a bitch.
You have a loving family. You have a husband that loves you. And like I said, it's there is no downside to that. So, but they don't listen. But they don't listen. They did the career first, independence, and all that crap. But this kept on until they're 35. They put it off for so long. So the problem here is they realized they fucked up by then. They never got married. They never had children. They're fucking spinsters. I mean, there's very rare cases where women over 35 actually start settling down. And of course, we know a few of them like that. Our girl Martina. I believe she had her child just a few years ago, and she was like, what, 37, 38?
She was the lucky few.
Yeah. And believe me, I think she broke 40 just last year, and she still looks fine.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
Well, it kind of happens when you won the genetic lottery and came out as a supermodel, basically.
Exactly. But anyway,
I mean, she's basically doing the Matrix thing with the wall. Like, the wall's pretty much avoiding her at this point.
Yeah, and I know people say, well, she's wearing makeup. Well, I've seen her without makeup around that time. She still looks pretty damn good. But anyway, so they hit the wall. They become fucking spinsters. But the problem. This is the problem where it gets them. The sunk cost of it. They have a sunk cost of admitting that that mindset completely went tits up. You fucked up. You have to you wasted your glory years on bullshit. You ignored that. The women ignored the ideology and married young were right. Your mother was right. Your grandmother's was right. But you see no little defection because of the reason, because a lot of women tend to dodge one thing. You all know what it is.
Accountability.
They always dodge accountability. They don't want to admit they fucked up, so that's why they double down. It's easier for them to double down.
Why are women like that?
Yeah.
Why are women like that? Why don't they want to admit they're wrong when they are in fact wrong?
Again,
the fuck out of me.
I think a good reason for that is because they work on it's two factors. One, again, they have a consensus brain. Basically, whenever the consensus is made up, it's staying that way. Doesn't matter. Their mind rarely changes. Okay? And the second reason, oh my god, I'm trying to find, because there is a second reason. God damn, I forgot what it was. I was wrapping my head around that first one, because that was like fresh out of my head. Then it's like,
been there before, Aaron.
Yeah. Okay, let me think about this one second. Oh, okay. I think I had it for a second, but oh my word.
But still, I'm just sitting there like, it's not the end of the world if you just admit you are wrong, and you gotta change some things.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've admitted I was wrong on many occasions. Am I right? Am I right, Sal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said,
there you go.
You don't learn from those situations.
Yeah.
You're good at admitting your fault. Don't learn.
All right.
Or, you do learn, you just fully employ the things you do learn.
Okay. All right, here's another. Now, unfortunately, this affected men too, because while women got their longhouse and their consensus, men's like a lot of men, especially myself, for a time says, the only winning move is not to play. So what do? We go into our games. We go into our gambling apps. We doom scroll. Sometimes we engage in a little corn, if you will.
Well, Aaron, it's like talking to a fucking wall.
Yeah.
It's more productive to hopefully win the lottery. Because if you win the lottery, you could get out of this mess.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But the problem is, very few if you do it. It's even the odds are. Let's just put it. The odds are just the same as becoming a sports star. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, little
Which is why I
segue
don't
from
blame them.
a little segue from the topic. Last week, while I was doing my rounds over at Publix, you're not going to believe who I ran into in the parking lot.
Who?
You can't see me.
John Cena?
Yep. I'm not going to say which Publix it was. It's close to Shogunate Central. Shogunate Central. I keep fucking up the name. Shogunate Southern Command. It's about a mile from there. And I'm told by the staff he usually shops there once per week. So as I was going in there, and the funny thing, he's a regular there. He's a regular there. So I was going my rounds, and I saw this guy. I say, wait a minute, it looks like John Cena there first. That's what I was thinking in my mind. I was because whenever I see a celebrity look like somebody likes it, I gotta make sure that's not a lookalike, you know, because I've made that mistake a few times. But when I figured out, I knew it was him. What did I do? Shook his hand, says, "How you doing, sir?" And he said, "Very well, thank you." And that was it. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I did not stop and ask for fucking autographs. Okay, it's a public parking lot, not a convention hall. I mean, the guy's for all I know.
Yeah, that'd be
he's getting his fucking Honey Nut Cheerios or some shit. I don't want to bother someone. Yeah, I don't want to bother someone with fucking autographs and selfies while he's trying to get his fucking dinner.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Thank you for not being an asshole, but at the same time, let's move on.
All right.
We still got to cover Karens being Karens.
Yeah. But basically the whole gist of it is simple. We have a vicious cycle going on, and because of this, and now because of what happened with this freaking Karen that got domed a couple weeks ago, the cycle, I think, has hit critical fucking mass, and you have incidents. I'll show you later. Okay, it wasn't a protest in Minnesota, but before I show you this, I think we might have a solution here. Now, I'm just going to play the clip.
Why am I not hearing any sound?
Long tested. Signed an executive order to bring back mental institutions and insane asylums. We're gonna have to bring them back. Hate to build those suckers, but you got to get the people off the streets.
Did you hear that?
Thank you, President. Thank you, Orange Student Chief. Thank you. Exactly what we've been wanting.
Listen here, okay? Now, the fucked up part about this is D.D. Cobra apparently disagrees with reopening the asylums because he doesn't, and I can understand why. He doesn't want taxpayer money, but here's the problem. I really think a lot of these women are fucking sick. I think it's like they crash out in a cycle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're crashing out when people who manipulate them tell them to crash out.
Yeah. And it's like, it's a vicious fucking cycle. And at this point, I mean, how many times do you have to crash out before your brain is officially broken? You know what I mean?
No, they need to lock up in a padded cell so they're away from group thought, they're away from group consensus, and they're forced to actually think for themselves for once.
Exactly.
Yeah, and have the key thrown away too.
Now,
No, that will definitely fucking make them insane.
yeah, don't throw
We're
away the
trying-
key.
Okay, omit that.
Recover.
It's
Okay,
probably
then omit that.
it'll
Dude's
prob-
gonna be
okay.
off map. Eat crow.
It's like, mommy, daddy, please stop fighting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to finish off my statement. He just keeps jumping in.
Okay. Go ahead, Snow. Oh, no one interrupt, okay?
I'm just saying, we need these people to try to recover if they can't be recovered. If we toss away the keys and put them in a room where they're all alone for themselves for forever, they're going to not recover at all. They're going to fucking lose it.
They might be mind broken. But I think at this point, I mean, I'll be honest with you, some of them will be mind broken. Doesn't matter or what, because there are some that just feeds that it's their life. We're talking like the Anita Sarkeesians and the Alyssa Mercantes of the world, or the cunty or the cunty Cinderellas. That's my word. That's my word for QT Cinderella. Cunty Cinderella. All these morons.
Yeah, a lot of them are. Some of them are indeed lost causes, and they'll never recover. But I'm saying for the ones that can recover, you don't want. Yeah, they need to be alone for a while, but you don't want to toss away the fucking keys and keep them there forever.
Yeah, just a few. Just at least
thing. We're saying this.
Go ahead, Ultra.
Here's the thing. We're saying that we want to try to save them while they're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram saying that we can't be redeemed. We need to be eliminated.
Yeah. Yeah, they.
I can't look at them. I myself cannot look at them and think, oh, maybe I can help them when they are actively going out of their ways to try to end people like me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying you lock them up in the asylum, so they're not going to threaten anyone. While they're locked up and trying to recover, you go after the motherfuckers that set this all up, and you put them behind bars.
Yeah. Now, again.
Okay, I actually support this.
Like I said, they got to be cut off from their whole consensus loop, in my opinion. I would say about a year or two in treatment. I think about a year.
That's the point of the time.
Yeah, I'm thinking a year or two mental detox would actually help. Okay, keep it away from the internet. I mean,
Other side of bacon.
Yeah. Now, if they recover, good. They'll be able to re-enter society. They'll hopefully some of them don't relapse. Okay. Now, for those that still have this weird crap loop going on in their heads, by the time you finish treatment, then you know they're lost causes. Then you know you're dealing with fucking Michael Myers. Because hold on. If you want to know what I mean by Michael Myers, let me. There's a clip from you know that infamous clip from that movie from Halloween. Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah, from the psychiatrist,
Dr. Loomis.
Stars Michael Myers.
Yeah, I have the clip right here. I love playing this clip every
the psychiatrist.
I love playing this clip every year on Halloween. It's one of my favorite Halloween clips ever. From the very first movie. I mean, Carpenter was on point with the first movie.
Yeah, although at this point we should be calling it Michelle Myers.
Okay, Matthew. Okay, everyone. Here, let's go ahead and play the clip.
I met him 15 years ago. I was told there was nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
Okay, I want to break it up because I don't want to I don't want to go ahead and get copyrighted here, but basically, the reason I'm breaking this up is because, like I said, it's played out in this it describes the mental state of most of these Karens. Okay, some of them could. It's like I said, it's the consensus loop into this. Now, what he's given an example of is Michael Myers, but it can't be interpreted as what you call it. It can't be interpreted as basically the mind of Anita Sarkeesian or Alyssa Mercante. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay, let's continue.
I spent 8 years trying to reach him, and then another 7 trying to keep him locked up because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
That's pretty much the gist of it. But
you watch any of their the videos these leftists put out, it's all that same crazed eyes look. They always
the same
give out.
eyes, the same blank ink, blank cold stare, like that of like they're possessed by demons or some shit, you know. And
like I said before, go ahead, finish your statement, then I'll finish mine.
No. Go ahead, because I'm going to segue into this. Go ahead, Snow.
Okay, like I said before, I think the solution is put them in asylums so they can get out of the loop. Those that can recover can eventually leave. Those that can't have to stay. But while that is going on, we need to find out the motherfuckers responsible for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Put them through court. If they're found guilty, send them straight to fucking prison, lock them up, and throw away those keys.
Yes.
Okay, that I can support.
All right. Now, for example of what's going to happen, I'm just going to show you this clip. Now, this happened a couple years ago at Tampa's airport. Apparently, it's also a sense of entitlement too. This lady just came in a awful state, going into the airplane, basically acting as a stowaway, and then, well, let's just say they found out what's going on and they try to get her out of here, and she went into full 5-alarm crash out mode. And I think we're gonna do a school threat tier right here. So at the end, so let's check it out.
Upstairs, but you get a second. We're gonna listen. I'm not.
On the 1st of April 2024, Tampa police had to deal with a concerning issue involving a woman who wanted to force her way onto a plane after being denied boarding.
Let me go back, because I want you to see her eyes here.
Her way onto a plane after a concerning issue and.
See, look right there.
Yep.
First the crazy eyes.
Oh my God, that looks like an urukai.
That, and she's probably drunk off her ass.
Yep. Looking at her, you can tell not many good things are going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's definitely an urukai.
This is what we call a hot mess, gentlemen. Let's continue.
Involving a woman who wanted to force her way onto a plane after being denied boarding.
Don't resist, ma'am. Relax.
But you're telling me what to do. It doesn't work that way.
Miss
Nash, it doesn't work that way.
Listen,
grab your
Mr.
bag.
Vasquez,
Grab your bag
this
and
is
let's
what's
go.
going to happen.
What's going to happen is in
bite
about
your
5
tongue.
seconds, you're going to get in handcuffs.
The staff at Tampa Airport explained the entire situation to the officers, saying that the woman was drunk and forced her way to the airplane. And after the officer's supervisor came by, they began confronting the woman.
I just observed her because obviously she's drunk, and I just watched her insane. And then she ran up the jet bridge to go get her bag because she left her bag at Gasparilla. Then I was going to have a conversation with her and know she'd been drinking, blah, blah, blah. Well, I told her she wasn't going to board until we had the conversation.
Oh, by the way, let me explain what she's talking about here. Let me see.
Then I was gonna have a conversation with her. I know she'd been drinking, blah blah blah. Then I was gonna have a conversation to go get her bag because she left her bag at Gasparilla.
Okay, they spelled Gasparilla wrong. Okay. In the few years that I've been here, it's at a Shogun's Southern Command in the Tampa Bay area. I am aware of an event called Gasparilla. Okay, basically, think Taste of Chicago, except it's pirate themed and there's a lot of alcohol.
Sounds fun.
Okay, so let me get this picture straight. She went to that restaurant. She got drunk off her.
It's not a restaurant. It's an event. It's not a restaurant. It's an event.
Okay, she went to a fucking event, got drunk off her ass, and thought she could get like a free plane ride.
Mm-hmm. And then her bullshit entitlement came through. Yeah.
This would have been Florida Man if it weren't for the fact that she's a Karen.
Yeah. I was considering putting this as a Florida Man, but I figured no way. But it's still entertaining, though. But anyway, let's keep going.
Then I was going to have a conversation with her. I know she'd been drinking, blah, blah, blah. Well, I told her she wasn't going to board until we had a conversation. She ran down the jet bridge and kept going after I told her repeatedly to come back up here and continued. Now she refuses to get off the aircraft. So we're removing her off the aircraft, but she will not come off the aircraft. So that is what you're walking into.
Well, I guess we have. Well, Tony's on his way.
Had gotten the face of the captain and the first officer. Was yelling at the number one and the captain. Videotaping
But nothing physical, right?
Okay, keep going.
If one of you, she's sitting right in the first class, if one of you could kindly go behind in the aisle and the other one ask her to come off.
We cannot go in the plane. Only supervisor.
Hi, miss. Can you come off the plane with me?
Well, if you can explain to me the reason why.
I'll explain it out there,
No,
but
I
we
would
can't.
like, no,
Miss, this is what's going to happen. Everybody's going to get off the airplane, and then we're going to have to take you against your will. And we don't want to do that because you're going to upset all these other passengers.
Here's the thing is I'm not really worried about the other passengers. But
Okay.
You see that? You hear that?
Yeah, that entitlement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's being selfish.
Ridiculous.
Entitled, spoiled brat.
Yep.
Get out the shock rods. Get out the shock rods. Get out the the stuff they use on the cows.
Yeah, make her ride the lightning.
I usually don't condone domestic violence. However, in this case, I would make an exception.
Yep.
Get out the cattle prod.
Yep, time for her to ride the lightning. Anyway.
This is a chance where a bitch needs a black eye.
Okay.
And my rights are that.
And
here we go.
maybe want to listen to that
I
song
am worried
too.
about is my rights.
Okay.
And
My
rights
rights.
are that.
My rights. My rights. Ridiculous.
No, it's not your right to be in an airplane when you have not even bought the tickets to go into.
Yeah. And besides, they don't let you into the plane without a boarding pass. No way. You know what there is one complaint that I have is they should have asked for her boarding pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever
That reminds me of that one. That reminds me of that one bitch who keeps claiming she is a citizen of the earth, therefore it's her right to be an asshole.
Or better yet,
Oh God, I hate that fucking argument. Whoever taught them that was a good argument, I want to punch that person in the face.
or better yet,
Yes.
or even a fun example, the scene from Last Crusade when Indy threw Vogel out of the Zeppelin. Everyone's staring around, wondering why the hell would he throw an SS officer out of a Zeppelin for? And there's only a 2-word response to that. Take a wild guess.
He's a Nazi?
No.
He's a spy?
Nope. No ticket.
Ow.
And everybody just showed off their tickets / boarding pass.
Well, that makes too much sense. Sheesh.
Anyway, let's continue.
You are to explain to me what it is that is going on. I've done nothing wrong.
Okay, so let me explain it to you.
No, but you are going to listen to me.
I'm going to explain it to you.
And you
Lady, you're going to listen to me first, bitch. You don't have the badge. I don't believe it. She's got
why.
She's got the proverbial.
She sounds like Mrs. White from the Clue movie.
Yeah, she's got the proverbial brass balls to tell them what she's gonna do.
Oh, I'm just thinking. All I'm hearing as she's speaking, I'm just thinking about when Mrs. White and the one clue she's going, flames from the side of my face.
Anyway.
can after I'm done.
Okay.
So I'm very well aware of my rights. I'm very well educated. Clearly, I'm.
Are you, lady? Are you?
She forgot one important thing. Ticket.
Yeah.
At that point, I would have gone, taser.
Yeah. Scott Steiner.
At this point,
Scott Steiner is more educated than this bitch.
I think Abel's more educated than her.
I'm much more likely to take Scott Steiner's math more seriously than this bitch's.
Yeah.
The fact
I would trust the math of. I would trust the Somali daycare more than her.
Go ahead, Snow.
The fact that she said, "You're gonna listen to me first." Oh no! Who the fuck do you think you are, woman?
You ain't a sworn officer. What do you think you are? Anyway.
Here. I paid for this seat 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I have done.
Then show your boarding pass.
Where's your ticket?
Where's your boarding pass?
Where is it? Yeah, where's your pass? Where's your tickets?
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing wrong. There is something wrong with people that work for this airline that are outside, which have made the complaint against me. I've done nothing wrong.
After the entitled woman refused to get off the airplane.
Yeah, here's the problem, lady. You want to know how you stop all this? Boarding pass.
I don't know how that cop was able to put up with that for so long.
That's what I would say.
He has to, otherwise he's be the one in trouble. He has to put up with that shit, otherwise he's going to be one in trouble.
Yeah, that's what I would tell the lady. If you purchase this thing, where is your boarding pass?
Yeah. Otherwise, play the Metallica song.
Yeah, really.
She argued with the officer that they could check her bag for any drugs. The rest of the passengers had to get off the airplane just so this situation could be resolved. Clearly, she was on something because it made her very agitated.
And he's right here, and he told me, to my eyes, he said this is out of his control.
Right. So that's why we come in.
Please come talk. Please. No, but you did. I am first class, miss. Okay, all right. The other people.
Miss, there's something going on.
First class, my ass. You don't even look. You don't even look first class, lady.
She looks 10th class to me. And yeah, no ticket, no ride. Thank you, 343. But anyway, I want to. Okay, so we get to the point. So it's getting bored. So we're gonna get to the point where she gets cuffed. All right, here you go. Here it is.
Yeah, because I can't tell if she's drunk or entitled.
Or
both.
What's going to happen is in about 5 seconds, you're going to get in handcuffs.
What are you going to do?
We're going to arrest you for disorderly conduct. How's that? Thank you so much.
You guys are
Oh, God.
Sorry, guys. We are.
And when she acted like an entitled brat after refusing to cooperate several times, the police were forced to restrain her, using force, and handcuffed her in front of everyone.
Give me a second. second with
Upstairs when you get a second. We're gonna walk.
Listen, I'm not.
10:50.
What do you mean?
Yes, you
give me a
are.
Second? You've gotten all the seconds in the world.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the good
No,
stuff
you
here.
did the time. Now you take the time.
All right, because the next
Yeah,
4 minutes.
Just show the good stuff. Just show the good part.
Yeah, we're gonna show the good
There's
part right
Aaron
here. Let's go.
pointing at it.
Don't resist, ma'am. Relax.
Crying her freaking eyeballs out just lovely.
Show us 10:15.
Control 12, subject 1015.
We're gonna walk up this way.
Don't hurt me. Just let me walk. Can you give me a second?
Let's walk.
Well, you had your chance to walk up.
Is this your purse?
Really?
Would you just stop? Would you just... The girl with the red hair, it's not okay.
Oh my God! Cry me a river, lady.
You don't listen. Here's the thing: is I can walk, but you don't have to push me.
We're not pushing you.
You are. Can you just walk at my own level?
They would have tackled her to the ground and gagged her at this point.
Yeah.
Me neither, Mr. Me neither.
No, they have to hold you because I'm not going to run. Just let me use this for your safety.
In your paw.
Crazy.
Aaron, I believe Snow said pause.
I just did.
Okay, so if that was me, and this is why I'm not a police officer, I would have put her on a chair and, grab a stool or something and a sledgehammer. Put her legs, put the stool between her legs. Make sure she can't move her legs. And then swing at her with the sledgehammer.
Oh my God, you're talking
the old misery treatment.
the old Kathy Bates misery challenge.
That is how much she is annoying the fuck out of me.
Yeah, you're willing to go Kathy Bates on this bitch.
I've never had a migraine before, but I'm pretty sure this woman's voice is starting to give me one.
Yeah, and also
I don't blame you. They're all trying.
Also
her voice is grating on me too.
And also, she was trying so much her mascara was kind of sort of like a Tammy Faye Baker type deal going on. You remember what happened whenever Tammy Faye Baker.
My ass. She wore, again, first class my ass.
Yeah, really.
I'm not a criminal.
No, you're not, lady.
Trump in the art of the deal, he'd be like, this is so...
What does the art of the deal have to do with anything? What does Trump book got to do with anything?
Because that's what it comes down to. Orange man bad.
Nah.
How the hell did... Oh, right. Never mind. Orange man bad. Always Orange man bad.
You're gonna find this one hard to believe. She actually says she's a Trump supporter, but I think she's drunk at the time. Who knows?
Oh boy.
This is not right.
So she's not going to get any sympathy from the woke crowd.
You guys go home every night, you're like, this is not right what I'm doing.
See, there it is, the emotional blackmail. It's ridiculous. This is not right because as I said so. Shut up, bitch! You're drunk and you went into a plane without without a goddamn boarding pass. That's usually what happens.
Listen, can you...
She resisted till the moment she was being placed in the police car and started playing the victim game. The woman even threatened to sue the airline and then crossed the line by shouting out some racist comments against the staff.
Can you please?
Yeah, I'll give her a car.
I don't...
Ma'am, go ahead and hop in.
I can't hop in, I need to...
I'm holding you so you don't fall. Put your left foot in first. Good.
Yeah, dog shit indeed.
Does this make you guys get off? Like, what the...
Here goes with emotional blackmail again.
Do I deserve this?
I'm still waiting for the racial epithets.
I know it's wrong.
I think it's coming.
It's
If you scoot up forward, it's easier on your wrist.
Look at that.
It's not right.
All the damn mascara.
Does an airline have the capacity to have a conversation with people when they're just up because they have to sit there? Then where you bring everyone else because I do not belong where it is that you think that I belong. Period. If you do not bring me there, I will
you're going there.
in your department. Period. Thank you.
Oh, God.
I want to be comfortable. I'm not a criminal. Period. Go home, look at your wife, and do the same thing to her. If she speaks her mind and somebody at the airport that's black doesn't
Oh.
And I am now done with this woman.
Yeah, let's just go to Florida, man.
Time ago.
Yeah, but anyway.
You got a tolerance of a Satan there.
Really?
Yeah, but I think we got the point. We got the idea of the current mindset of modern women.
Just go.
So
let's just go to Florida, man, please.
I think something needs to be done correctly, and I think the good thing is reopening these institutions. I mean, because some of these women, the ones that came to say, they need to get better, okay? Because this ain't happening. They don't realize.
Yeah.
They don't realize they're just fucking themselves even worse by doubling down on everything instead of realizing what happened. I mean, it's like I said, in a way, it's sort of like drug addiction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. 343. Boo freaking
Question is, who are the pushers?
Well, time will tell about that one. But as we usually do every week here in the SHOGUNCAST, we like to close out with a smile on your face. So once again, people, it is once again time to look at the continuing adventures of, where are you?
Florida Man!
Yes, indeed. Florida Man.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Love life's the old way.
Is definitely selling some good liquor. And I can sure use some right now.
Yeah. Sweet potatoes.
Oh, God,
How you doing, buddy? That's what I was about to say. Yeah. Should feed the Karen. Should feed the Karen to our scaly boy here. Now.
And I was gonna say, I think we all need a good drink after that, Karen.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, and a toast to a police officer for having to deal with that guy, for deal with that bitch.
Where's my liquor?
And speaking of which, anyone remember that movie, Career Opportunities, from back in the day?
Can't say I have.
Never heard of it.
Oh, you've never heard of it? Okay. Well,
I've never heard of it.
But I've seen damn it. But I know you've seen the infamous meme that's surrounding the movie. I'll just show you.
Yeah.
The movie
give us a good refresher because I may have blocked that one out.
Yeah, when I look at those four letters, the CCSO, I'm somehow thinking Counter-Strike.
Yeah, Counter-Strike Go. All right, come on, you low. You've been breaking my balls all week.
Oh yeah, I think I saw this like.
Is that Jennifer Connelly?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's an old movie.
from 1991. Like I said, she should have been.
Yeah, that's old. That is old.
She should.
But
yeah.
she aged. But she ate. She. It's like she never aged at all.
Well, she has aged, but she doesn't. She doesn't look. She still looks all right. But this is her peak, though. Look at that.
What's the word on you two? Are you married? Obviously, you're hack crooks if you can't pull off a discount store job. What were you planning to steal?
Damn. Hold on. Damn, that I swear to God. But unfortunately, this is a similar situation, except we're in Florida, there's a lot of retardation, and no Jennifer Connelly.
Boo!
So a TikTok challenge lands a Florida man in jail for trying to spend the night in Walmart after it closed. So that's why I referenced career opportunities, because the guy got locked into a Target after he closed down. For the night, of course. So here's what happened. This is in Englewood, Florida. A Florida man was busted in the dog bed section of a Walmart after deputies said he was live streaming himself on TikTok while trying to stay in the store for 24 hours. Shortly after 11 o'clock on Tuesday, January 13th, Charlotte County deputies went to an Englewood Walmart to investigate a reported burglary. According to the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, the caller said there was a man in the store who was actively live streaming to TikTok after the business had closed for the night. Deputies went to the store and found Isaac Hurley, this guy here who's 18 years old, in the dog bed section. And there's the win.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been last week's Florida man story.
Well, yeah. I think we're all trying to get that taste out of that one. So according to the deputies,
I had forgotten about that, Matt. Thank you for reminding me. Principal's office.
Yep. I'm sorry, Matthew.
Yeah,
Bon
just
appetit.
give me my crow pie already.
Bon appetit. Hold on.
Now take your ass on down to Oshag Hennessy's office right now and tell him exactly what you need. Oshag Hennessy!
Principal O'Shaughnessy?
Get out of my goddamn classroom before I break my foot off in your ass! Insubordinate. And
Bon appetit, Matt.
One request. I could use some salt.
No, you made me remember.
Anyway.
You made me remember that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's continue. He said Hurley removed an iPhone charger from his packaging, and he was arrested and charged with burglary of an occupied structure and petit theft. Oh, so he stole that phone charger. What, you didn't bring your own, you idiot? Moron. So
And I thought I was the guy got burned eating some black crow. Yay.
You know what? How many Black Pro pies has he eaten? In this year. How many Black Pro pies has he eaten in this year?
What, the last few times you mean? It's the first this year.
Yeah,
I think this is the first one, dude.
If you eat 2 more Black Crow pies during this year, we are sending you to Detroit.
Oh yes. So anyway, continues.
Oh dear Lord.
I'm not sure why people buy into these social media challenges when they are clearly encouraging you to violate the law. From kicking in the front door challenge to destruction of public property thing a couple of years ago, now something as silly as this. Young people especially putting themselves in bad situations, paying the price for it. Yeah, that's how you get felony record. Hard to get a job, you got a felony record.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why Jackass has that warning before every show.
Yeah, don't try this shit at home, buddy.
Jackass has been out. Yeah, Jackass has been out of the air for a long time.
Yeah, but don't forget they had some movies.
But I figured that needs mentioned.
I know they had some movies, but I think it's been out of people's memory.
Well, anyway.
Let's
finish up here. Why aren't any of these challenges aimed at making the world better? Imagine mobilizing an entire generation to do positive things, the impact they could have. Instead, we are busy arresting people for making poor choices just to get views and likes. It's a shame. That sheriff was hit it right on the nose. Too many people looking to clout farm over doing stupid shit.
You know, I actually agree with this statement. I mean, we could have had a challenge where people done some carpentry work like Razorfist used to do back when he first started, back just before he started his YouTube channel.
Oh, J Station. Oh my god. Someone do not remind me of J Station. Oh god. But yeah,
Mr. Ray, now you have to go to the principal's office with me.
No.
I'm willing to share my Black Crow pie with you.
But yeah, don't be doing these stupid challenges, kids. Okay?
God.
Don't be doing these stupid challenges. Oh, I'm locked in Walmart for 24 hours challenge, or I'm the Tide Pod challenge, or the fucking freaking one chip challenge. I hate these stupid challenges where you can actually end up in jail for the night or get some irreversible bodily harm done to you.
Either that or dead.
But seriously,
I'm going to ask you about that one challenge. I'm going to wait till after the show because I don't want negatively influence on anyone.
All right. So with that said, I think that's all we're going to talk about for tonight. All right. So, any final thoughts?
Good thing Trump brought in Asylums because we really need it right now.
Yes, we
got too many crazy people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Put
yeah.
them all.
Go ahead.
No, that was it. Just deport them all. Go ice, go ice, ice, baby.
Yeah, I agree, man. But yeah, hopefully.
As for me, I've got one thing to say. Reggie, please come back to Nintendo.
I agree.
It is hurting like a mofo here.
Oh, it is. Well, anyway, gentlemen. All right, so I will cut you all out here. So have a good night, gentlemen.
You too, Aaron.
Okay, so it's just me right now, and again, sorry for all the connection problems. I don't know. Probably, I guess I need to. Guess I have to check the damn. I guess I have to check the damn speed test before I go online because I haven't had any problems of late. But anyway, so speaking of which, let's talk about tomorrow's game stream, tomorrow's arcade stream, because we have a new game we're gonna be doing tomorrow. Finally, we're gonna finally get into some Stellar Blade. It's finally that time. I mean, I know I've been rushing through the last couple arcade streams with RoboCop and what have you, but don't get me wrong, it was a fantastic DLC. That and the core game. But we got to keep it moving. And so, with that said, so tomorrow night, it is the start of Stellar Blade. So I hope you tune in for that. And until then, until we get into that, God bless you. Take care of yourself. And hey, It's a really nasty world we're living out here, especially nowadays. All this weird shit going on. So please be careful out there. Just remember, this little industry, this little hobby of ours, we built it. It's not for the tourists, corpos, or activists to take. So gatekeep your tables and gatekeep your hobbies. Good night, everybody. I'll see you back tomorrow night.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, sir.
Hit it, sweetheart.